The open book turn is one of the first turns that skaters learn when they want to turn from forwards to backwards. So let's cover the mechanics of the turn, some variations and the prerequisite skills you'll need. Obviously, before you try to turn forwards to backwards, you need to be able to skate forwards, but you need to be able to skate forwards quite confidently and ideally be able to balance on one leg comfortably, because you're going to need this skill in the turn. So there is a natural order of skills. So before you turn from forwards to backwards, it's really, really important that you've got backwards skating locked in. Otherwise, you're going to turn from forwards to backwards and then go, I don't know what to do, I've never skated backwards before. Make sure you've got backwards skating quite comfortably before you think about turning. If you're just starting out and you haven't quite locked in forwards and backwards yet, a good set of videos to look at would be my videos on the FARS grades, because these give a really nice natural progression of skills. So let's do the open book turn. We'll do the most classic version first. You can pick whichever way you want to do it first, right to left or left to right. I would say the majority of people are more comfortable going right to left. I'm skating forward on my right foot. So I have to put this left foot in the backwards position, but this is not comfortable. So how I do this is I actually lift this foot and put just the toe down. Now this tells my brain where that foot is going to be on the floor. So when I start to pivot it, without looking, I know where that foot is going to go. And as this foot goes down, I then need to put more weight on here, and I'm releasing this one. I'm going to release this one onto a toe manual. This is my pivot, and I'm backwards. The most important part of this is this toe pivot, because everyone finds this position really uncomfortable, and doing this toe pivot actually reduces the amount that your hips need to be open, because I'm here, and as soon as I start to put weight down, I can lift this foot. So done at speed, my hips didn't really open very much at all. If you're having trouble with the flexibility of that, because let's face it, who wouldn't, this can really help you. This idea of putting the toe in before I put my foot down, I use this in quite a lot of moves where I have to lift my foot and turn it, because it's hard to know exactly where it's going to land when you do that. But if you've got this guide wheel that's going to guide it in, it just gives you that a little bit more confidence that you know where that foot's going to end up, and you're not going to end up in a heap on the floor with your feet all twisted together. You can probably guess the variation of this having done a toe manual. We can also do a heel manual. So if I go in on my right foot again, I'm going to use my guide wheel, but this time I'm going to lift the toe and pivot on the two back heel wheels instead. The really nice thing about doing these turns with the toe or the heel manual at the end is you end up in a nice solid stagger position. So if you have wobbled slightly during the turn, this position should help you get stable, ready for your backward skating. The really nice thing with adding this heel variation is it's actually part of the Grapevine. So if you add a heel here, do the turn and then the heel, that is the second half. I have a video which explains all of this in a lot more detail, so I shall link that for you. I'm Katie, you've been watching Skatie, and I'll see you next time. Bye!